International School, Team 43 from Dubai School of Georgia, and Team 2 So we'll start with Team 53 from Qatar International School. Will you please come up and take the mic? Good luck.
Guys, remember it's 10 minutes, okay? 7 minutes presentation, 3 minutes for questions and answers. Yalla, good luck. Starting now.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to our presentation on a road to a safer Doha.
So, I'm sure 90% of us in this room right now use an automobile on a regular basis. Now, Salwa Road is one of the biggest highways that runs through Doha. And yeah, that tends to happen. It's not exactly an ideal situation because it'll get a lot of people angry, people arguing with each other on the road. Yeah, the ambulance there to save the day, however, the damage is already done. So, what can we do about this impending issue in the station?
Now, as we know, just over a century ago, the city that we live in today was just a humble fishing village. Soon came the country-shaking discovery of oil and gas, and after that, through the visions of our noble emirs and the efforts of its inhabitants, Doha has rapidly developed into a metropolitan city that we call home. And now, because of such rapidity, Doha became the perfect home for the automobile, and with this brought the birth of toxic car culture. And because of toxic car culture, the fatality rate on roads is 7 times higher in Qatar than the United States and the United Kingdom. Now, the main aim of our research today was to analyze Doha's traffic safety system and the patterns within it, as well as to educate the populace on how we can make our roads safer for Qatar National Vision 2030. We also took into account the Sustainable Development Goals that the United Nations said to also be accomplished by 2030, and we focused on SDGs 3, 9, and 11, which is good health and well-being, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, and finally, sustainable cities and communities.
So, for the research part of our research methodology, we conducted 2 types of research, primary and secondary. For the primary part of our research, we conducted a quantitative survey where we focused on the effectiveness and the safety of the road systems present in Qatar. For the qualitative part of our primary research, we conducted an interview with traffic safety professionals from Ashdan. They were able to give us insight into the urban development of the city of Doha, as well as what can be done to further improve the road system's safety in Qatar.
So, regarding our secondary research, we went over a meta-analysis and a literature review. We reviewed studies from 2006 to 2021 to gain a better insight on the development of traffic safety over the years. The notable points that we found was in 2012, from the ages of 25 to 34, males experienced more accidents than females in a ratio of 7 to 5. And this was mostly attributed to behavioral misconduct such as eating and inappropriate driving. Another key point is that in 2021, a statistic showed that there was a 64.4% decrease in the number of deaths per 100,000 people from 2010 to 2021. And so for the results. Firstly, based on the graph, we can see that most drivers actually occasionally or rarely and even never experienced driving accidents on the road. And in terms of gender proportions, it was relatively equal. However, the proportions were more male than female by a slight difference. We can also see that males and females aged 25 to 34, similar to the old statistic, experience little to no traffic accidents based on the graph that we can show here. And there was an outlier of very often. And also, both inexperienced and experienced drivers were involved in very few traffic accidents, as shown by the frequency of seeing an involvement in crashes from both groups, experienced and non-experienced, or inexperienced.
So, let us conclude our entire presentation into 3 key questions. Number 1, are Doha's roads truly safe? Number 2, what do the citizens think of the roads? And finally, number 3, what can be done to make roads safer for the future? So, like my teammate Naqib mentioned, we seek answers from experts in traffic safety. And they said that they were pleased at how much safer Qatar's roads had become over the years because of their infrastructure and stricter audits when it comes to construction and things like that. And luckily, our survey, which was sent to over 530 people of all different professions, confirmed this statement. Therefore, I think it's safe to say that most people think Doha's roads are relatively safe. Now, not only this, but there have been immense efforts put in place to make roads, number 1, safer, and number 2, more sustainable. With the level of traffic congestion going down, we see road safety going up. And not only this, but there are immense economic and environmental benefits. For example, with less accidents, people can spend less on repairing car parts, for example. And with less accidents and more walkable cities, it leads to greener spaces, which are more carbon friendly and just in general more walkable.
Now, in regards to future research, some of the future research we could look at includes medical research. We could analyze the physiological and psychological aspects of the different errors, violation, and lapses committed. Secondly, a census of the drivers in Qatar should also be carried out. Therefore, we can see the correlation between the different types of professions, automobiles, and the types of accidents that happen in Qatar. Finally, the quality of the way Qatar carried out their procedures and safety laws during the World Cup should be studied pre, mid, and post the World Cup.
These were our references for the study. Now, we're coming to the end of our presentation, but there is a very serious message that we would want to convey to the whole group. And I'm sure there are many people that drive cars in this room, so this is aimed specifically at you if you drive a car. So, much like the roads that we drive on every single day, we're all on a journey of life. And if there's one thing that matters more than anything else, it is our well-being and our family's well-being. So, don't endanger the lives of others by being irresponsible. Act responsibly, drive safely, and take care on the road. I have been Muhammad Izhar.
I have been Rayan.
I've been Abdullah.
I have been Durgan.
And I'm Hamdan. And we hope together we can start our journey on a road to a safer Doha. Jazakallah.